This is recording. Okay. Oh yeah.
Shades on.
Activate coolness.
Shades on, lemonade in hand. We're really forcing summer, aren't we?
We're trying.
I felt like it was blinding without the shades.
Blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce, you know the ruler in the night. Did you have kids in school say revved up like a douche?
I was gonna say, I'm glad you know the real words.
Deuce, baby. Deuce. Number 2.
Deuce, not a douche.
The number 2. We're shooting on a Sunday afternoon, which is not per usual.
Very different. And we don't have crew.
We don't have
flying
crew.
solo today. We don't have any reaction to our stories from the outside.
But I also feel like slightly freed in a sense of like, I don't have this need to perform for them.
It's just a camera.
We can mess up and
It's
be
true.
like, never mind, nobody will ever know outside of this apartment if we're weird. Oh, I forgot my chapstick.
Okay.
So we also don't have mugs that we're drinking out of today. This is just going to be a bit of a wacky episode, guys.
This is a weird day.
Buckle up.
Lemonades instead of the tea that we usually use.
No mugs.
Sunglasses on.
No mugs,
It's
sunglasses.
daytime, it's not nighttime.
It's daytime. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
We're also going to have the game segment from our last episode that we didn't post
Yes.
on this episode.
Order, and there might be... We'll see where this gets edited.
Let's get into this.
This happened about a month ago at work.
Did you save this story?
I didn't tell you
Totally.
this on purpose. So we've realized that we need like genuine reactions from each other by telling stories that we have not heard before. So when something funny happens, I won't tell Amanda on purpose.
I also don't like that you keep stories from me. I want to know how your day has been.
Okay, I'll tell you like the big stuff.
Okay.
This is just like a little thing. It was
Okay,
funny.
okay.
I am a speech pathologist and I work at a school, like preschool to 8th grade kids. I'm in one of my older classrooms, so it's like 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. I work with a lot of students who have like pretty complex communication needs, and they don't all use like their verbal speech. Some of them have devices like iPads that they use to communicate and push buttons on. One of my students gets a new device and her mom sends it to school, and the teacher texted me. I was in my office and she's like, hey, like her device is here if you want to come look at it and kind of show me some things. So she's like, come on in and like we'll look at this together. So take it out of the box, it's all shiny new technology. We start flipping through all the topics on it, and this teacher's amazed by all the different things that it will let students talk about. It's great, actually. And so there's a tab on it that says sexuality. And she was like, wow, that's amazing, they would put this on here. And I'm like, well, you know, it's for middle school and high schoolers, so think about it. Any other person would be talking about these kind of things with their friends, so of course we're gonna give it to other children that just have communication needs. We're like looking at this page, in the middle, like class is going on for like paras or helping the kids and whatever, and we're kind of like off in the corner. She's reading all these tabs that say like different things about sexuality, and she goes to like point at one, and she didn't realize how sensitive the iPad was and how close her finger really was to it, and she hit the button that said, I want to have sex with you. Right as we started hearing the device talk, we both screamed so loud, "Ah!" so that the rest of the kids in the classroom didn't hear it. And then everyone turned around and looked at us. The kids did not know what was going on. They all started laughing because we were laughing like they knew it was actually.
Oh.
And she was so embarrassed, and I was like, okay, we're gonna take this tab off of here. But it was really funny.
And then Katie got fired. I'm just kidding.
It was embarrassing for both of us.
And I like how
more
you
so
just
for
covered
her.
it up with the loud
we
yell.
just screamed so loud so that nobody could hear it. Ah! It was great.
That's so good. Okay, so mine, so I texted my sister and I was like, I need tell me some stories, because do my homework for me, basically. She brought up this one that she's like, well, there's some good lake stories. There's one like with a horsefly that was like chasing us. And it reminded me of this story from when I was like 5. Teeny little Amanda. And my mom she would sew like some clothes and outfits and stuff for us when my sister and I were really little. And she made this outfit. It was like really bright, colorful fruit. So my dad, my mom, my sister and I went on a picnic, and these bumblebees come and start like attacking us. All around us, won't leave us alone because we have on this bright fruit
they were
outfit.
Attracted to the pattern.
This is back in the day when we had an Aerostar with a slide. Well, a lot of bands still have it, but the sliding door. Like, I remember this, which so it has to be one of my like earliest memories because I was traumatized. But we're like, my dad and my mom are like, run to the car, kids. So we're like running and we're trying to get to the car, and these bees are going like this, flying. This is me, little me running, and the bee is bouncing off my back like this.
Do bumblebees sting like honeybees do?
I don't know, I think so. And they were like fat, juicy guys. And so my mom like scoops me up, and like my dad like flung the door open and it was like, jump into the van, kids. So we all dive in and like slam the door shut. Like that zombie movie we just watched where they're trying to like scramble into the car, and just as the door shuts, like one zombie's finger gets like smushed in there.
It's definitely a zombie movie.
It's definitely
just
basically
like
a zombie movie. And that's the story. And you learn
never
to not
wear fruit patterns.
Fruit patterns. Don't wear fruit if you don't want to be mistaken for fruit.
Save the bees.
Take a moment of silence for the bees.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
We don't have
super
glue.
Floated across the screen now.
I'll show you how it works. Katie, give me your lips.
Our other sponsor, is that supposed to be an S or is that just like graphic design?
If that's an S, then my name is Nancy.
Tiga.
It's not Nancy.
Ping pong balls. This episode is brought to you by 1959 Kitchen and Bar.
The year. Want to be on the cusp of some good music? Travel back to 1959.
This episode is brought to you by this llama. His name is Al. Oh, wait. He's an alpaca. Brought to you by St. Amy and St. Tina.
Brought to you by this mini trophy that says you tried. And back to the show. And now we're going to show you those games from last week.
Costume change.
That we didn't put on the episode. So enjoy that. I thought if I did something like that, then we could.
And it's like a good
segue
transition.
into it.
Okay, yeah, that's a great transition, Amanda. I really like that. I just sat here and watched.
We're gonna do 2 of each. So the first game will be, I'm gonna tell part of a real story that I have from other people.
Okay.
And you have to guess what the ending is. I'll give you 3 choices.
Okay.
Do we have to come up with a name for that game?
2 lies and a truth.
Yeah.
The flip on the old script.
And then we'll do quickly 2 vague movie plots, and you have to guess. This is a story. Oh yeah, that one. So this one time in high school, I snuck out of my parents' house to go to a party with friends.
Classic.
When I returned much later that evening/morning, I assumed I could easily sneak back in and not be detected. But as I walked up the lawn, my dad opened the front door. So I, A, began picking weeds in the grass, telling my dad I'd started some yard work. B, laid in the grass and played it out like I'd fainted and needed help. Or C, hid behind a sapling and told my dad I was sleepwalking.
C, I'm gonna guess C.
Yeah?
Because I wanted that to be the truth so bad.
Uh-huh.
They
BT
said-
dub, it was not a tree, it was literally a tree.
Yeah. But they were like, oh, I'm sleepwalking.
Yeah, and
in the middle
Dad
of sleepwalking.
believed it.
No.
That's what I've been told.
They need to have a conversation now as adults and say,
By the way.
no, they need to be like, were you lying to me? They need to clear the air because somebody is lying to somebody.
Something's up here. This one time, I decided to whiten my teeth while driving on the highway.
Okay,
Strips.
first off.
Strips.
Okay.
Yep, but still.
Safety people, come on.
I was on my way to a college football tailgate.
You're like, wait. I gotta clean up these puppies real quick before I go
need my
tailgate.
chompers to look fresh for the game. So
I'm not whitening shaming this person.
day, got pulled over, and accidentally drooled on the cop.
Oh my gosh.
B, spilled my spit cup all over my lap and dark pants.
Spit cup.
It like builds up like so much like spit in your mouth and like
And it
all
tastes
the, and it
bad?
tastes terrible.
Yeah.
Have you ever like just like spit it out in the sink or whatever?
Oh, yeah,
But if you're
I guess
driving
so.
down the highway, you don't have a sink to spit in.
Okay.
Or C, swallowed my whitening strips and almost choked.
Well, I would guess swallowing them, but I don't think that's the answer because it was C last time.
Oh. It's B.
It is
Spill-
it?
Yeah.
What the heck?
The person I know that did this was like spitting into a cup
And then they spilled it.
and then spilled it all over their like dark navy pants. So guess what that looked like?
P.
I
What are you?
don't know.
What?
It's like white and like gunky, like
What
chunky.
is that? What does that look like, Katie?
I have no idea. Let's move on. That was a good one.
Thanks for sending in your stories.
All right, are you ready for the second game? This is a story all about a group spending 9 hours returning jewelry.
A group spending 9 hours returning jewelry?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a group of women?
I can't give that away.
Was that all that you have? Is just that line?
That's all I have.
So I can get some clear a little bit.
Okay, no.
Is this like Oceans or something? Like Ocean's 11?
Ocean's
12?
12?
Not an Oceans?
No.
What? Is that a jewel
heist or is it an artwork heist?
It's.
Am I on?
Guys, this is so funny once I say it.
No, don't give it. Don't say it.
Say it.
Oh, Lord of the Rings!
Oh,
God.
Amanda didn't even get to try.
AJ, you're fired. Get the out.
Oh my gosh, this one's funny. Actually, it's kind of sad. Everyone tries the ice bucket challenge.
Everyone tries.
I know it.
Everyone tries.
Is that really terrible?
I got it.
People died.
Oh, Titanic?
Oh, okay.
That's
Pass.
a true story, so that's really messed up. Too soon.
Too soon. This one's sad, but not because people died. Leonardo DiCaprio wanders a frozen wasteland in search of an Oscar.
Oh, the bear one.
The bear one. You know what it's called?
Don't say it. I'm gonna figure it out.
It actually would be a better movie. It was called The Bear One.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Revenant.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was so terrified watching this movie that my boyfriend was like, I'm never watching a violent film with you ever again. He was like, you sounded like a frat guy sitting next to him the whole time going, oh shit, oh he got fucked up. And I like, it was like I was so
You were
anxious. Like I was
uncomfortable.
so uncomfortable that that's like all that came out of my mouth.
Oh
And
my
I
God,
couldn't
that's
say
so
anything
good.
else. And he was like, I'm never doing that ever again.
Cool.
Okay, are we all done?
Okay, well, we hope you enjoyed this hodgepodge of an episode because it was all over the place, just like my emotions sometimes. Just kidding.
Just kidding. I did that on purpose. Okay, bye.
Bye.